Hello. Test, 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 test. Nicole here. Okay, so my room is really messy. You can see that I have a wardrobe, meaning my clothes are on my floor, all of them. You can see it's all on the floor. It's overwhelmingly messy. So I decided to make a video while cleaning my room. I don't know if I can talk and fold at the same time, so this might be boring. I don't know. So I'm feeling really tired and overwhelmed looking at all this mess. It's too much. It's too much. Who made this big mess? Me. It was me. I'm guilty. Okay, let me get my coffee. Oh. Okay. So, here we go again. I'm quitting pot again. So I might not sleep tonight, which means that I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee right now. But I'm tired now. Luckily work's going good today, but holy hell. I don't really feel like I should be doing my job. But I don't want to not have money. I don't know how to garden. I don't really even know how to hunt. I've never killed an animal before, other than insects, or by accident, like hamsters by accident. One time I gave my hamster sugar to make it get better in its water, and then it worked. And I'm like, perfect, I'll keep doing this. And I'm pretty sure I low-key gave my hamster diabetes by putting sugar. I put like one sugar packet in its water bottle every time, and it died. And I'm pretty sure from diabetes, some kind of, that was too much sugar for that little tiny animal. I feel like I should have known that too. And I was in university in those days, so it wasn't like I was a 13-year-old. No, I was in university. But I didn't do it on purpose, obviously. That'd be kind of sadistic. Then, what other animals? Yeah, there's nothing I can really think that I killed. I think I ran over a rabbit once in my car. That was terrible. I felt really bad. I would have felt worse, though, if it was a cat. What else do I want to actually talk about? I'm quitting pot again. And it sucks because I relapse and then I end up smoking it for like a few weeks to a few months right before bed every night. And then when I quit, it's like I just don't sleep for 3 days. I got sleeping pills, but I mean, that doesn't even work usually once the cannabinoids are really saturated in my brain. So here we go again, and it makes me also more emotional. Although my period's late, and I low-key had a dream that I was pregnant, so I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny that I may be pregnant. I hope not, though. Goddamn, that would be like such a twist of fate if I actually became pregnant. I would be so shocked. Like that would be like not what I want, despite me being like I want to be a mother. Maybe not. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I'm not ready. I'd like to be a mother when I have a decent husband, which kind of seems low-key impossible. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, universe, but like, low-key, I don't think there's any good men at all. But like, is this like manifestation, like law of attraction kind of shit? Like, if I believe that, then all the good men are repelled from me and all the bad men are attracted to me, only confirming my already existing bias. Is that how it works? Because if so, then like, oh god, then I'll fake it till I make it. There are great men out there, and every relationship I've ever seen has been perfectly healthy and wonderful, and I'm the odd sheep out. I don't fucking believe that. Every relationship I've seen, I would not trade my single status for that life. There ain't no way. Every relationship, even the best ones, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have agreed to date that person. Ooh, I'm so like, I don't know. So, and then what really hurts my trust in myself is the people I did like were terrible, like truly awful people. And I'm like, why the fuck did I like those people? Recently, one of my ex-lovers re-added me to Facebook. We were previously blocked. And I noticed because like it was like friend request from this person, right? And I'm like, oh my God, they unblocked me and sent me a friend request. What the fuck? Right? And I'm thinking like, I didn't see it for 4 days. Thank God. Let them like think that I'm like, not so apt to be friends with them, which I'm not, because there's no way we could ever be friends, period. Even from the start, even before all the shit went down. Some people are just not friends. Like, and typically if you're sleeping with somebody, you're not really friends. You're lovers, you're maybe married, you're maybe in a committed relationship, but you're not like friends. The way that like that's like bullshit when people and men are like, oh, she's my friend. If you're sleeping together, you're not really friends. Sorry, Jay, if you're seeing this. I am friends with you, though. That's the one exception. The one exception is my current situation. That's an exception because I say so. I say so. And future Nicole, if I ever get hurt by my friendship with Jay, then like, god damn. I hope not, because I really like him. Like, on the one hand, I do kind of, I don't know if you're going to be watching this. Maybe you should, like, skip ahead or just watch it, whatever. I'd say it to your face anyways. But, like, I like you so much because you're so, like, lighthearted and truly, like, authentic to your core. I think, like, a naturally optimistic and happy person. And I feel like I need more of that lighthearted energy in myself. So, like, exposing myself to you feels refreshing, even if it's not, like, even though sometimes I do feel sad when you're like, I wish I had a girlfriend. And I'm like, damn, when I chop liver, I wish I was in love. And it's like, damn, I low-key am, like, slightly in love with you, but not fully. Not in, like, the way that I feel like, I don't know, the older I get, the more, like, less and less love seems to be, like, this magical force. I mean, maybe it is, but it's, like, less and less, like, I don't really believe in it anymore. I mean, I don't even know what I exactly mean by that. Like, I do have love in my heart, but I find it incredibly difficult to, in the past, like, that's what really caused problems, was that I wasn't able to express my love. And this, caused significant problems. But now I don't really feel that way anymore. I feel like, I don't know, like, the world has a way of, like, just, like, cutting away the bullshit. Like, I don't know, I feel sorry for other people, to be honest. Like, almost every single other person on this planet I feel sorry for. Because, like, this is some kind of bullshit. Like life is hard, and I don't trust that the others are more apt to handle it than me. I'm pretty apt to handle it, like, goddamn. But, like, and even my life is actually pretty easy when I think about other people's lives, and yet I still find it very hard and boring. It's weird, because, like, it's both difficult and boring, which is a weird combo. I don't like being bored. And I find myself bored quite a bit, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how did I dig a hole? And I kept digging, not noticing it was the wrong direction to go. But, like, all I was like, I really gotta pay down my student debt, right? So now I'm working as an engineer. And I'm almost fully licensed as an engineer, which means I'm like a legit real engineer. You don't get more real than fully licensed, and I'm almost there. So, like, that's good. And I am proud of that. But god damn, I must say I'm very unhappy. And resentful of work. But I have no problem spending the money that gets put in my bank account every 2 weeks. I have no problem spending money. So I feel trapped. And then I was talking to someone, they're like, oh, you just gotta quit your job and change your lifestyle and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, not that easy. Like, I want to have total freedom. And, like, money gives you some freedom, but work obviously takes that freedom away for a certain amount of time. Trading your hours for money so that I can have more freedom when I'm not working, but I really resent the lack of freedom in my life, and I have, like, more freedom than the average bear. Like, I really have way more freedom than, like, most people. Especially because I don't have children. And because my finances are very low. And yet I still do not feel free. Not fully, like not as much as I'd like. I want total, like, that's why I want to be independently wealthy, so that I could really, really have the freedom. Like, to not have to work would be so fabulous. Then I could focus on things that I actually want to focus on, such as building a house. Like, man, I was born to the governess, like the servant who takes care of the house. That is my dream. Like, oh my God, I want to build my own estate. Like, that's why I want to be famous. It's not because I need validation. It's not because I do want to create good art, and I do think it's really great to show great art or bad art, whatever. But like, it's not even to share my artworks or to say, it's just because I legit want an estate. I want to design my own house, and I want the feng shui to like be geared towards creating inner peace for myself. So what I really want is more inner peace, and I think that having my own estate would give me a lot of that. Maybe it wouldn't. I mean, there's got to be other ways to reach inner peace without that, but like, no, I freaking want my own estate. Like, that's what I want. I want a house. I mean, ideally, I would like to have a family and a husband that I actually respect. It's so hard because most men I don't respect, to be honest. In my life, most men have just treated me terribly. So I'm not sorry for not respecting men. Like, most men in my life treated me really, really terribly. Like, really terribly. And then the men that haven't treated like me terribly, like, yeah, it's true. Like they just seem to want to have sex with you when you're dating. So like that already hurt. Like my already tarnished like worldview of men is then further hurt by the dating game. And then yeah, so like men are just like terrible. Like they really are just like mean, like terribly, terribly mean. Like I'm just like, fuck, why did humans get the cow experience? Like, cows are like this majestic beast. Even Indians say they're sacred. And then the bull is like this terribly mean, hostile creature. Same thing with humans. There's the woman, which is this nice, beautiful, smart, intelligent creature. And then there's the man, who's honestly kind of like retarded. Like, I know we're not supposed to use the R word these days. But I mean, in every classical sense of the 90s, what that actually meant. Men are a little, like, retarded. Like, and then you're like, damn. Like, so, like, I made a huge mistake because when I first started dating, I was like, I'm going to go for the smartest man. That was a mistake because if you go for a smart man, then they're going to be retarded in, like, really unethical ways. So, yeah, I found, like, that didn't work. And I'm smart enough anyways. I think that's actually how the family dynamic is like kind of like run smoothly, or is meant to run. Like the woman is the brains of the operation and the man is the muscle. And yeah, that's how it goes. So I guess, because I don't know, there's like, even the smart ones are freaking dumb. Like you just take a look at them and you're like, yeah, this man a bit retarded. I wonder if you're going to be offended that I said that. But it's true. Like, I don't know, like, prove me wrong. Somehow show up in my life and treat me nice and show me that men, just show me that men are not terrible, because so far they've been really terrible to me. Not really sure what to do about it. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, you know? It just is. Like, that's just the way it is. So I'm gonna live my single life since I refuse to settle, because settling would make me even lonelier than I already am, to like be forced to live with people that are so like not on your wavelength. And I'm gonna just flat out say it. Like, I want to capture my vanity. Yeah, people below me. Like, I'm not going to take care of you. I don't want to. I want to ride that wave up, not ride it down. Like, I would like to get married to someone. So then, like, that really, like, if men are actually like that, which I full out don't fully believe what I'm saying, but if men are fully like that, and I am right, which I don't really want to be right, but I think I kind of am, but I also kind of just don't want to be, then in that case, then you really ought to marry a rich man. And everything else doesn't matter, just money, and that's it, because everything else is like, you know, like you might, like, that's like the best you could hope for, is to have a nice lifestyle by the like, that's what he can provide. That's the best that can be provided, because everything else is just made up, like everything, like having, I don't know, respect for a partner that respects you and is also capable of being in a relationship with you and a person, and also like aligned to the goals of each other, like that's like fucking fairy tales. Like that doesn't exist at all. And people just pretend it exists, which maybe kind of makes it exist, but I can't pretend it exists. Like, I don't think that there's anybody who's valuable enough to really, like, yeah, I really don't. I really don't think there's any man who, at least I can definitely for a fact say that I have not met any man, except for maybe Kelvin. But Kelvin was super gay, and I was always scared that he was gonna decide one day that he couldn't handle pretending to be straight any longer and then leave me to be gay. I think that's like a distinct possibility for him. So that's why one of the main reasons I didn't want to marry Kelvin was because I was scared that that would happen. Plus, that made me feel shitty because then it's like, oh, like, it's in my best interest that you never accept your actual orientation. That's not good. Like, that's not something a friend would, like, you should accept yourself and be happy and live in peace. That's, like, the best I could hope for anyone. So, like, when Kelvin being gay, I was like, but he was the one who I really felt like, and I fucked that one up. That was my bad. Like, yeah, he was gay, but I still would have. Actually, I think the best marriage between a man and a woman would be a gay man and a woman like me. Like, that would be the best optimum. That is the marriage for me. I would love to be married to a gay man. And I'm not going to say officially that we're in an open relationship. I would say he can secretly go have sex with anyone, and we'll just pretend that we're in a monogamous relationship. But I'm okay with it. Like, go sleep with whoever you want. Just try not to, just don't bring back any STDs for me. And, yeah, that's completely fine by me. No problem. And the ultimate relationship would be a gay rich man. Like, that would be, like, I would be living my Marilyn Monroe life like no other, and it would be so fantastic. This sweater did not come out fully clean. I let a dog jump on me, and I was petting it, and I was wearing this white fleece sweater, and it's still dirty. Hard to see in that light, but it's quite dirty. I'm gonna take this to Jay and see if he can fix it. So, anyways, yeah, that would be the ultimate. The ultimate relationship would be between me and a gay man. Like, I actually think, like, there's a reason why I like gay people. And the best thing, too, is if you get rejected by a gay man, you never have to feel sad about it at all, because you just flat out know you don't have the parts, so it's not personal for real. Like, I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know, it's like homophobic to say. But yeah, I definitely like gay people. Like, I want that. Because gay men speak both languages. Gay men speak man language, but they somehow also speak female language. And you're like, oh my god, this man actually understand me? Like, gay men are not retarded. They actually probably are the smartest between all of the people that exist, because they can understand women and men. So they're actually the best. Like, honestly, there's like a win-win-win. And they're just the most exciting. Like, they have the most fun. They're the most exciting. Yeah, I really would like to be married to a gay man. That would be excellent for me. Well, I guess maybe bisexual, but it's okay if he's leaning more towards gay than straight. I'm totally okay with that. Probably prefer that. Yep, that would be perfect. A perfect relationship full of fun, adventure, respect, camaraderie, teamwork, and I actually like the person. Wow, that seems very nice. That's what I'm looking for, my lavender haze. But actually, I don't even know where rich people hang out. And when I do find them occasionally, or when I do suspect that I'm interacting with somebody very rich, then I think I just naturally, like, out myself. Like, I'm very, like, devil's advocate. I'm like, ugh, and, like, and like all these weird feelings, deep feelings come out that I can't really identify, like resentment or whatever. And then because for rich people tend to be the least free, but I don't care. Like, my husband can be a slave to his job. I'll enjoy spending the money. I don't care. I should because I don't believe that a true love relationship exists. So, not for me anyways. Maybe the lucky few that God was like, yep, you actually will get a nice marriage going. Me, not so much. God damn. Like Adam and Eve. Well, my Adam doesn't even exist at all. No, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say men are retarded. Men are more innocent than women. They don't know or think about it in the context of that, but they are. And I don't know, there's a weird way that society sees women, which is like the Mother Mary, the woman must be absolutely perfect in every fucking way possible, or else she's an evil witch, slut. And it's no. Holy fuck, that would be a classic. That's because men are so retarded. Retarded on the innocent, the nice way of saying that is innocent. They're so innocent, that they kind of are shocked, in the way that a child is first shocked when they see their parent do something bad. It's oh my god, calm down, for real. And stop putting your weird ideology onto me and my identity, because it's me. I don't need that in my life right now. And men are you're not Mother Mary, holy fuck. You had sex before you met me. I can't even trust you, blah, blah, blah. And it's okay, I'm not breastfeeding you, so calm down. God damn. I don't need to be Mother Mary. And I'm not. And I don't really want to be anyways. That's a lot of responsibility to be perfect. I met a lot of people in my life who, do kind of think that they can trick people into thinking they're perfect, and some people do a way better job than other people with this, but I'm fuck, that just is your weakness, right? And it's a paradox in of itself. There's some people that are so concerned about what other people think of them that they never allow themselves to express themselves at all. And I guess Sorry Being You is the exact opposite. My struggle to express myself is not because I care what people think about me. I think that should be obvious at this point. I think did I do enough to express that, to make that point, to drive it home? Yeah, there's no, I'm not at all, caring, because I'll only care if I need an opportunity from you. I'm very, political in that way, I guess. And even then, I don't really, it's only just to get what I want. Not because I think you have some kind of secret knowledge or what. What does it matter if you approve of me or not? What does it matter? Yeah, if I'm doing business with you, I guess I want you to see me favorably. Otherwise, fuck off. I don't care. Well, I do want friends though, but I have enough friends. Yeah. I would not say I'm not lonely at this point in my life. But yeah, fuck off. To those people that live their life like that, I'm not going to. I absolutely refuse to live my life like that. No way. I'm never going to allow the mother to nag me into caring what other people think, which is what you guys did to such a great degree. And it's god damn, you'll never learn who you actually are as long as you continue to live that way. For real. So, but you do you. I mean, if you I guess some people just never learn. Yeah. Some people just don't learn and are forever trapped in a dumb state. See, I don't know. Take your complaints to God, because, yeah, I don't know. Why am I so mean to other people sometimes in my inner world? I should be a little bit more empathetic. I like when people are empathetic towards me, and then I'm just not at all. It's not nice. I should be more empathetic, I think. I don't know. I am kind of, and I'm kind of not. I would say that right now. Yeah, I don't know. But this guy added me back to Facebook, blocked me, and then right away blocked me again. And I regretted letting him, like, I regret it. I only did it just to see his pictures, and I did see them. And now I have information in my mind that I wish I didn't have at all. Like a sneakity sneak peek in somewhere really that I have no business looking at all. And like, I think that he just did it to make himself feel like, oh yeah, like that old conquest is still so obsessed with me. Like, that's what I think he got from it. And it's like, God damn, like how many times does this guy need to like be mean to me? Like that in and of itself is like a spiritual, I don't know the word, like I don't have a good word for it because the word I'm thinking of is way too harsh. But it's like kind of like if you do that, like it's like from soul to soul level, it's like kind of like akin to like a lesser form of rape in a way. Like my heart was already so authentic and on the line with those people, and then if that's true, my interpretation of him adding me back only to give him his like ego a boost to think like my conquest is still obsessed with me, it's like the worst possible interpretation, and it really does like a disservice to me at my soul level, because yeah, like I really showed like an innocent side of myself to those people, and they did not appreciate it one bit. I mean, to be fair, they didn't understand. Like they just think that innocence is and vulnerability is a complete weakness, which is ironically in and of itself their weakness. The people I'm thinking of are so weak in this way, and it's like, damn, like I did you a favor by showing you, like, and demonstrating this point to you, but they're too retarded that they do not understand. And I'm like, damn, once again I'm at a loss. I'm still because I wasted my effort and I got hurt in the process, all for nothing good to come of it at all. Like, what a waste. Like, you know, you go so far down. It's like working like 10 hours on a painting and you're like, oh yeah, like without actually looking at it. And then when you look at it, you're like, oh fuck, this doesn't work at all. It just aesthetically isn't working, and it's not worth continuing down this road, and I already went so far down it. Damn, wasted all that effort. That's how I feel with those people. Like, it's not like I purposely chose to help them though, but it's like, man, like I showed you like what you needed to see, and it didn't work. It didn't help you at all. And it's like the secret key, and like you still are so attached to how other people see you. And it's like, damn, like what was the point of all that suffering only for nothing to have changed? Oh, I mean, sometimes you try your best and you just fail and it hurts and it sucks, but whatever. I mean, I know I'm right about this, so at least I can play the high road of being like, well, I told you so. I told you so. Yeah, I don't know why they're so dumb, to be honest. Man, I still have like a mountain of clothes in front of me. Keep going, Nicole. Don't give up. I won't give up. I'll keep going. I can have a clean room if I want it. I just have to keep going along this path of folding clothes until I come to the destination. Enjoy the journey. Yeah, like those people, like, man, I was like the secret key. Okay, so if I was the secret key to teach them that, what the fuck were they meant to teach me? Like, everything equal and opposite, pretty much. This is how, like, the balance, the yin to the yang, the yin to the yang, as they would say in yoga. I really don't know. Damn, like, it's so obvious to me what their lesson was. Unfortunately, I'm just as dumb, apparently, because I have no idea. Like, I learned nothing. I learned that men are mean. I learned that they need to be trained like dogs in order to become good enough to get married to. And if you just let them like a dog, if you just let them do whatever they want, they'll never learn, and they'll be an annoyance to you your whole entire life. So, yeah, that's kind of how it is. That's kind of how the world be. Not really. But that's the way my world has been. So, yeah. And with regards to like that, okay, so what was I supposed to learn? So they're all about like, he had really good style. He taught me that I love myself a lot. Like, oh, I got an email. Oh, it's almost time to go back to work, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And I'm not done folding all my mountain of clothes. See, there's much more to go still. See, like way more. And more this way too. Oh, that's where that sweater went. Good. I'm tired. Yeah, so like, what the heck was I supposed to learn from all of that? I remember him showing me an album cover of Florence and the Machines, and he was like, look, I love myself. And he was criticizing her choice of how she did her album covers because it was just pictures of her. But I was like, they were beautiful. And I'm like, why not? Why not be proud of yourself and have photos taken of the work that you did? I mean, it's her album. Like, it's not hurting anyone to... And so, like, I don't know, did he not think self-love was, like... Did he think self-love was, like, arrogant in some way? Because I don't think that. And I remember, like, really looking at myself in the mirror and being like, oh my god, I actually do love myself. And I'm, like, this, like, majestic goddess. I really am. All the time, whether I'm connected to it or not, whether I see it or not, I really am that. So it's like, maybe that's what I learned from that. But that was a bloody painful way. I didn't really need to go through that pain just to learn that. I feel like I don't know, but there's definitely a man-sized hole in my life, that's for sure. And then I had to go into my masculine energy to make my life work because there was no masculine to do it. So I had to do it. And spending so much time in my masculine energy makes me forget, like it makes me sad because I want to express my feminine parts and I don't have as much time to do that. And the more time I spend taking care of business, the more time I'm like, forget how to slow down and express myself creatively. And that really sucks because, like, I don't know, like, that's why I want the married life. Because I think that with a partner that I like a lot, even to the level of loving, like, I think that it would really give me time to rest, to be honest. I'm so tired. I'm really, really tired. And I just want to rest. And I went to this camping this long weekend up north with one girlfriend that I have who was the first time camping together. I didn't know how it would go. And basically she kept asking me to do things I didn't even have a moment to myself to relax and read because she would just ask me like, oh, I can't find this. You find it. And I was like, man, oh man. And then I told my friend, and he was like, that's exactly what it's like to have a girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, it did feel like we were a lesbian couple, but I got shafted with the man role. And I'm like, I don't want to be... Actually, to be honest, I'm not a lesbian, but the lesbians who are really ultra masculine, those masculine lesbians, they always want to take care of you. Like, that's like their MO. I don't know why. I don't know if it's pathological or not, but they are like, let me serve you. Like, they're really like, they just want to do things for you and take care of you. And to be honest, I feel like sometimes when I'm like interacting with somebody who I can tell is attracted to me and is like that type of lesbian, usually like yeah, it's like makes me a little emotional because I like being taken care of, but I'm not a lesbian. It's too bad. Because that relationship seems like it might be nice, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't seem that nice, but it seems like their fights would be, I don't know, two women in a relationship seems pretty fucking, like, scary. Women can be scary, so. But, like, anyways, regardless of that, like, I'm so tired. And I just really, 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 really could use a partner to help me out. Like, so that I can spend time doing things I actually want to spend time doing. rather than always trying to keep the fort down and always trying to like take care of things here by myself. And it would be nice to like maybe like if somebody was like, if my partner was high in extroverted intuition, that'd be really good, because like I know that like one thing I really do need help with is figuring out a long-term, more sustainable way of making money, like because like I'm burning through my mental health with this type of work, because it really hurts my mental health when I don't do it. And sometimes I just don't do it because I don't want to. And I'd really rather just honestly be a nanny and take care of a house. Like, I just want to spend time cooking, gardening, doing yoga, playing sports, cleaning, and raising children. Although I don't have any children, so I guess that's off the table. But like, and probably a good thing, because honestly it's such a big responsibility. And if I can barely handle this, then, you know, I definitely can't have a child. I'm already so tired, and I have the easiest life. Yeah. Being a single mother sounds like a hell I do not wish on anybody, to be honest. Like, of course it's better to be a single mom than to be a parent in a toxic relationship that's obviously going to harm the child, so sometimes you have no choice, but probably all those women have no choice, really. Anyways, I don't know why, but like, I just don't, like, I don't know, I have like disorganized attachment. Like, sometimes I'm avoidant. If you like me, trust me, I'll be avoidant. And if I like you, I'm sure I'll chase you. Actually, I'm getting better. I recently liked a coworker, but he showed no signs of interest in me at all. So I was like, well, very little. He showed a little bit at first, but like nothing like sustained. So I was like, okay, but that's okay. At least nothing bad happened from it. Like, I don't feel hurt at all from that. And then like, oh, I do have a date coming up on Saturday. I'm not really looking that forward to it, but you never, like, first dates I never look forward to, and sometimes they are fun. So you never know. Could be something cool, or it could be the usual humdrum of failure. Failure of finding a decent partner. Maybe I shouldn't think about it like that, but I can't help it. It is kind of how it is. Oh, this shirt's dirty. Okay, this has to go on the wash as well. I'll put it here for now. Oh god. Man, I made myself sad. No need, Nicole. You can think about the same old sad problems over. My life is pretty sweet. I have clothes. I have beauty. I'm smart. Already, that's pretty awesome things. I have a lot of clothes. I like that. I'm good at art. I am very talented. Even if I have no way of sharing it with the world in a way that can be digested by the world. So frustrated. Like, I want to... Yeah, this is still clean. I want to, like, I don't know, have more money so I can do even more stuff. I want to go on more trips. I want to go on vacation. I want to have a really chill vacation where I am, like, completely able to do whatever I want. I feel like I'm dying. Slowly. I really just want... I don't know what the things I want are so big. I want to have a family of my own. I want to have a big, really nice private house with an indoor underground pool, and a tennis court, and a huge garden greenhouse. And I want it to be really beautiful. And I want every single area of the house to fill my soul with, like, peace when I'm in it. And I don't want it to be over cluttered. I really want a cottage. I'd like a cottage on a lake. That I would really, really, really like. That's more doable than like some giant mansion since I'm not super rich. So I would like a cottage on a lake and have it really be private. And I would just live my life at the cottage. That would be really nice. Maybe I don't like one thing that I'm struggling with, which is actually like a super good point. Maybe I'll try and make another video about this, like, and put it in the front of the video. But like one thing that I'm really struggling with is like when you're in a subdivision, you can't walk in any direction you want. It sounds so simple, but I think it causes me a lot of unhappiness. Like I wouldn't say it causes unhappiness, but to be able to go wherever you want without the worry of trespassing on someone's property is actually like a super beautiful thing. And like it's weird that like when we're walking in a subdivision, like I've noticed that in my mind I have these boundaries, these invisible boundaries where I just know like I can't go there because that's that person's lawn. You know, I can't walk up to that house because that's like creepy and I might get in trouble or scare somebody. And it's like, but I don't want to do anything bad. Like, I'm not looking to steal from anyone or anything like that. I really just want to be able to go in any direction I want. And I think it's weird that we like set up subdivisions in a way where like there's all these internal boundaries. Even in my city, I have like these boundaries and they're all just made up. They're not real. And like, I don't like it. It causes me a lot of like suffering, actually. I would say it causes slightly even more suffering than my heartbreak. Although the heartbreak is more painful. But like, this is like chronic. Like, and like when you're at summer camp and you're on a field and you're all these cottages around you, like you can go in any direction. I want that. Like, I want to be able to go in any direction. That's why I want an estate, because then I can fully like feel like I can go in any direction I want because it's all mine. But maybe if I can't get there, like maybe if the money is just too much and I'm never gonna get there on my salary, and then maybe I can work towards owning a cottage on a lake. And or maybe I was gonna say maybe I could just work towards living in a rural area where there's a lot more crown land where you can go off and explore. Hopefully I never get lost in the forest though. God damn, you knew me when. Like, I remember that time that girl who died in the forest said that she really wanted to be able to go in any direction. I guess she got her wish. Yeah. I don't want to die in the nature. That sounds pretty terrifying. You'd like starve to death or die from dehydration. That sounds awful. I don't want that. I don't want to die at all. Ever. I'll just live forever and ever and ever. Yeah. Anyways, I'm feeling so sad. I don't know. Usually making videos makes me feel in a better mood. But somehow I got myself on a slightly sad kick. I hope that this is picking up my voice, because if I filmed all of this only for it not to have filmed anything, captured my voice, and that's annoying. Sometimes that happens, and I didn't test it beforehand. Yeah, I'm just really tired. And like, what the heck was with that guy? Like even if okay, so like my worst interpretation of what he did by unblocking me and then blocking me immediately as soon as I added him as a friend on Facebook, then I think that the best possible, most generous interpretation I could give is that he was drunk one night, and for some reason, maybe he had just broke up, maybe he just had a breakup, and was feeling lonely and thought of me and was curious and was really drunk. Maybe that's why he did it. That's like my nicest, most generous interpretation of it. The meanest, like what I think is accurate to the truth, is more like, yeah, I think it's somewhere like, I think it's both. I think that is an accurate interpretation. I think likely, and I also think likely that he does feel as if like, okay, that girl is still obsessed with me. Good. Now I can like feel good about myself again that I made some girl obsessed with me. And it's like, ew, that's actually really pathetic. to have that attitude. So I don't know, like I really loved that guy too at one point, but not these days. I don't love him anymore. I even said that I loved him on my videos, but I don't love him now. That's a good thing. That's one thing about him adding me. I don't think he realizes this, but like that's one really good thing about him adding me. Is like I had a chance to like revisit it, and actually my feelings have greatly shifted from when I saw his pictures, his latest pictures and stuff. Like my feelings have greatly shifted, whereas I don't feel like I love him. I feel like he really hurt me, and I kind of see him as pathetic now. So in a way, it kind of releases me from that. So that was good, in a sense. Yeah, like sometimes like closure is like truly realizing that this person is not the right person for you, that the relationship really wouldn't be a good thing for either of you. And I really think that like one thing that I struggled with is one of my previous relationships. I never got like the chance to like even really get to know the person, and so like all these feelings never really had a chance to like kind of get more aligned with reality. So like without getting to know the person,